Made in the Instant Pot with minimal effort, this vegan lentil chili delivers a hearty and healthy meal fast. Hi everyone, Kristen here. As someone who suffers from a chronic disease, I believe homemade is best, but it doesn't need to be complicated. When it comes to chili, the Instant Pot reigns supreme. It can develop incredibly rich, nuanced flavors in a short amount of time. You can make chili that tastes like it's been simmering for hours in under an hour using the Instant Pot. And that's exactly what we're gonna do today. We're going to make a delicious lentil chili. Lentils are gonna give this chili a meaty, hearty texture, but this is a meatless chili and the flavors don't disappoint. It is absolutely delicious. Even meat eaters love this chili. So let's get cooking. The first thing we want to do is hit saute on our Instant Pot, and we want to add in just a little bit of olive oil, just about a tablespoon, and let that heat. To our heated oil, we want to add in 1 minced onion, and then we want to saute our onion up here just until it becomes softened and translucent. Sauteing an onion to start chili is just a really great way to develop incredible flavor right from the get-go. That's looking good. And so now I want to add my spices so that they can toast and really develop their flavor. To my Instant Pot, I'm adding in 3 cloves of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, a half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. That cayenne is totally optional. We just want to let this toast here for just under a minute, just until our nose begins to smell the garlic and the chili powder. We don't want to burn our garlic or our spices, or would have to start completely over. So just give that a minute there. Smells delicious. And you know the drill, anytime we use the saute function, we must deglaze our inner pot to prevent a burn notice. To do this, I am adding in a half a cup of good quality dry red wine. Doesn't need to be expensive. This is not an expensive bottle of red wine. It's just a Merlot that's not a cooking wine, but a wine that's suitable to drinking. And if you don't drink alcohol, you can certainly use a half a cup of vegetable broth or chicken broth, whatever broth you're using to make this chili. And then you just want to scrape all the brown bits off the bottom of the inner pot there. And I'm just gonna let this cook for just a minute or two, just to let that alcohol cook off and to really reduce and concentrate in flavors. That's looking good there, and so I'm gonna hit cancel on my Instant Pot to turn off the saute function. And now I'm gonna add in 3.5 cups of low sodium vegetable broth. You could certainly use chicken broth or beef broth if that's what you have on hand, but to keep this chili vegetarian friendly, I'm using vegetable broth today. And then I'm also going to add in 2 cups of dried lentils. Use green or brown lentils, not red or yellow, they'll turn to mush. And make sure that you put your lentils into a fine mesh strainer and give them a good rinse under some running water, just to remove any dirt or debris that they may have. Then add those to your inner pot. I'm also going to add in a 15-ounce can of kidney beans. You could use black beans, you could use red beans, whatever you like in chili. And I'm gonna give that a stir there just to incorporate. And now for our tomatoes. I have 30 ounces or 2 cans of tomato sauce here. You could use crushed tomatoes or just plain old tomato sauce, whatever you have on hand. And then 1 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes. I really prefer using a combination of diced tomatoes and crushed tomatoes for the best flavor and texture. And we don't want to stir our tomatoes into our chili so that we can ensure we don't have a burn notice. That's it. Want to pop our lid on our Instant Pot. Make sure your vent knob is pointed towards sealed, not venting. And then to set the cooking time, don't use the chili function. You want to be in charge of the time and pressure yourself. Instead, use manual or pressure cook and use the plus or minus buttons to adjust until it reads 15 minutes. Once the cooking time has elapsed, don't do anything. Let pressure release on its own for at least 15 minutes. That's going to give the chili enough time to really develop some great flavors, and it will prevent hot liquid from spewing all over your kitchen, all over your ceiling, and making an absolute mess. After 15 minutes, you can do a quick release if needed of any remaining pressure. If not, you can open up your Instant Pot. Smells really, really good, but it doesn't look the most appealing, right? The tomatoes look like they've just kind of floated on the top there, and that's okay. Once we give this a stir, everything is gonna combine perfectly and taste amazing. But I'm not done yet. I wanna add in 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. The vinegar is really going to just make all the flavors in this chili really pop and brighten everything up. It's a secret ingredient that is just gonna take this chili from good to phenomenally good. So don't forget it. So I'm gonna add that now, and then I'm gonna give my chili a stir here. See, it looks perfect now. It's time to dish this chili up, and you can serve it with some diced avocados, some minced cilantro, or if you're not dairy-free or vegan, you could certainly add some shredded cheese or some sour cream. It's all delicious. And I'm gonna go in for a bite right now. It really does pop in your mouth. It's basic pantry staples. I mean, this chili's relatively cheap to make, but it tastes amazing. That balsamic and the wine really, really take this chili up a few notches. It's absolutely incredible. And the lentils, they have a nice chew to them still, and it just makes the chili a little bit more robust and hearty. Delicious. You guys have got to give this one a try, and if you're looking for more easy, healthy, vegetarian-friendly Instant Pot recipes, be sure to catch my next recipe where I share with you how to make Instant Pot vegetable soup. Until next time, happy cooking.